The crude oil that exploded in Lac Mégantic is coming under renewed scrutiny tonight. The U.S. government has taken the rare step of issuing a public safety alert about Bakken crude. It's extracted from the ground in North Dakota and Montana, and it's more flammable than traditional oil. Vashi Kapellos looks into what the alert means for Canada.
The fireballs here are 10 stories high. This is the latest train derailment involving oil. 2 months earlier, another train carrying oil derailed in Alabama. And this summer, the deadliest derailment in Lac Mégantic. 47 people were killed. In all 3 derailments, tankers were carrying oil from the Bakken region in the U.S. Midwest. In the case of Lac Mégantic, the oil wasn't properly labeled. Now, in a rare move, the U.S. government has issued a safety alert to the public, warning Bakken oil may be more flammable than traditional heavy crude oil, and it is reinforcing the requirement to properly test, characterize, and classify.
It's an important warning that is in some ways long overdue.
Bakken oil is more flammable because of the high level of gas in it. And while it's unique to the U.S. Midwest, production there is increasing at an incredible rate. In the last 5 years, it's gone from 50,000 barrels a day to nearly 1 million. And lacking the necessary pipeline infrastructure, 3/4 of that is shipped by rail, much of it through Canada.
And we're hoping that they're actually going to put in place tough new safety measures, which is probably going to slow down the expansion of oil by rail, but I think given the risks to our communities, that's a necessary step right now.
Transport Minister Lisa Raitt issued a directive in October saying anyone who imports oil needs to test it and send the results to Transport Canada. But doing more could set off a trade fight. So what happens at the oil's point of origin and the new warning are steps towards preventing another fatal disaster.
There's also the issue of the age of rail cars, whether this new warning will do anything to address that, or whether it will force shippers to extract more gas before shipping oil. Well, that remains to be seen. At this point, what we do know is that the U.S. government plans to continue randomly inspecting and testing oil before it heads north. Robin.
Thanks, Vashi. Vashi Kapellos for us in Ottawa tonight. A World War II-era bomb has exploded in Germany, killing a construction worker. The driver of this excavator died when his bucket hit the buried bomb. 8 other people nearby were injured, 2 of them seriously. Now, it's not uncommon to find undetonated wartime bombs in Germany, but it is rare for them to go off, resulting in death or injury. New details have emerged from the autopsy of actor Paul Walker and the driver of the car the pair died in. Walker's friend and business partner was driving his Porsche over 160 kilometers an hour when it crashed into a tree in November. The fire burned Walker's body so badly that his organs were not suitable for transplant. The autopsy found he died from the combined effects of traumatic and thermal injuries, but no alcohol or drug traces were found in either body. Former Formula One racing champ Michael Schumacher remains in a medically induced coma on this, his 45th birthday, but his fans want him to know they are supporting him. Wearing the jersey of his Ferrari racing team, dozens of Schumacher's fans gathered outside the Grenoble hospital to honor him. Schumacher suffered serious head injuries in a skiing accident in the French Alps on Sunday. Doctors have refused to give any prognosis, saying they are focused on his immediate care. Still to come, the delicate push for peace in the world's newest country. Will talks end the bloodshed in South Sudan?